Welcome to Curious Kids, a new segment from Curious Conversations. It's where we get to talk to kids and hear what they have to say. Everyone has a story to tell. On today's episode, we welcome Ania. She's 10 years old and going into grade 4, and Ania lives in Stockholm, Sweden.
We've only met Ania virtually. She joined her mom, Emily, on a recent episode on Curious Conversations. We had so much fun. We wanted to hear Ania on Curious Kids too.
Hi, Ania.
Hi.
Let's get right into the questions. Can you tell us 3 things about yourself?
Well, I grew up here in Sweden, and 3 things about myself would be probably that, I broke my leg once when I was 3 years old.
Oh,
wow.
And it was pretty scary and it hurt a lot.
I fractured my wrist and it hurt a lot as well.
So another thing about myself would probably be, I write poetry a lot.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
It's fun.
I like to write fiction in my notebooks. If you see my desk, no one can understand it but me. It's like there's a tornado of notebooks and they're all half open.
Yeah. And once I was in a cookbook, and I got interviewed about cooking and families, how they cook at home, since there were 2 people who traveled the world seeing families, and you could tell a recipe you do, and we gave this recipe of how you could cook apple pie.
That's super cool. Do you have any pets? Tell us about them if you do.
Yeah, I got some pet fish pretty recently.
That's really cool. We have a pet dog and a kitty.
Oh, nice.
What type of fish do you have?
I don't remember the name because it's a very complicated name. Like, there's 2 parts,
Okay.
and they're like in a different language.
So do you play any sport, and can you tell us what they are?
I don't play a sport, but I do dance ballet.
That's impressive. Like, ballet is definitely a sport. What is the strangest thing you've ever, ate or tasted? It doesn't have to be the whole meal.
Well, not that long ago, this summer, I just tried oysters,
Oh.
and that tasted weird, but
Did your parents make you eat it, or did you pick it yourself?
I picked it myself.
Oh, really? Where were you when you did it?
I am in a place in Sweden called Koste, which is on the west coast.
Cool.
So do you know what your favorite season is and why?
My favorite season is summer because one of my favorite things to do is swim.
Me too. We all like to swim in this family.
Yeah, it's very fun.
What is your favorite thing about swimming?
Well, I just like mostly being in the water and swimming around. I think it's fun diving underwater.
Is the water cold?
Sometimes.
Are you a Star Wars fan or a Harry Potter fan or not a fan of any series?
I'm a pretty big fan of Harry Potter.
There we go. That's the right answer.
Come on, no Star Wars.
I'm a big fan too. We went to Universal Studios. I think it was like 7 or 8, and we got wands. We went on the rides. We have got all the sweets they get from Diagon Alley. It's super cool.
Yeah.
And have you read the books or have you just watched the movies?
I've read a book and a movie, and I've also seen a movie.
Nice. The books, I will tell you, if you want to watch the movies, I'd recommend watching the movie, then you read the book.
Yeah.
And then as you get into the later movies, you should do the book first because the book explains it. There's little tidbits that you can point out in the scenes in the movies, and it's a better experience in my opinion.
So do you know what your favorite Harry Potter movie or book is?
I haven't seen that many, but I like the Philosopher's Stone one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What's your favorite character?
Hermione, I think.
Yeah, I like that one too. She's good.
What is your current passion and why?
I have a pretty strong passion I play violin, and I like that a lot.
Oh, that's super cool. I play the saxophone.
And I play the trumpet.
Fun. both good instruments.
What's your favorite song to play on the violin, and how long have you played it?
There's a song I started this summer, and it's called like Ida's Summer Song.
Cool.
And yeah, it's a Swedish song.
Yeah, how long have you been playing the violin?
I've been playing it for about 2 years.
Wow. What makes you feel anxious or worried, and why?
I sometimes feel anxious that people don't take care of our planet and throw things like plastic in the wrong places and stuff.
Yeah. We do have to pick it up because we only have one Earth. So.
Yeah.
Think about it, but we only have one Earth. It's going to be hard if our planet is this bad. Like, we can't just move to another planet.
Yeah, we only have one planet to live on.
What do you think life will be like in 10 years?
In 10 years, I'll be 20 years old, so I think there'll be a lot of robots around, like when the first phones came and stuff. So a lot of like electronics and stuff.
I love robots. They're just so cool to learn about, to see if they're actually going to be up to make them. I've watched some cool videos about them, about like a dancing dog robot and 2 other just like humanoid robots dancing. They're really cool. On to the final question. Do you have any questions for us?
Well, since you learn French at school, do you speak it a lot at home?
I don't usually speak a lot of French.
But no, I don't think we speak it much at home. I mean, I kind of like joke around sometimes with it, but mostly I speak English.
Thank you so much for being on this episode of Curious Kids.
Super fun talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi listeners, it's Emma from Curious Conversations. I have news for you guys. You guys can be on Curious Kids. If you want to be, you can just connect with us on social media or email. It'll be in the show notes. Thank you for listening to this episode of Curious Kids. Bye!